Wayward centers on a strange little community in Vermont known as Tall Pines. Abby is a teenager that gets kidnapped after her parents decide they've had enough of her rebellious streak, which they blame on her best friend Lila. Refusing to abandon Abby, Lila chases after her and ends up trapped in Tall Pines as well. At the heart of the town is Evelyn, the leader of this community. Her past is dark. She was a troubled teen who got into drugs, became pregnant, and ran away with an older man after her parents pressured her to get rid of the baby. That older man was Weldon, a hippie cult leader obsessed with the idea that everyone has a figurative door they must jump through to shed the people holding them back. Evelyn eventually killed Weldon, took over his cult, and twisted his philosophy into her own vision. She turned Tall Pines into a place where children are reformed through psychedelic rituals she calls the Leap. Wayward's finale opens with Evelyn praising Laura as a natural leader, but also tries to undermine her, warning of some darkness inside her. She even goes as far as suggesting she should leap Alex to protect the baby. What Evelyn really wants is to pull Laura under her wing or eliminate her if she won't comply. The problem is, Evelyn underestimates Laura. Laura has her own charisma, her own following, and she doesn't need Evelyn's drugs or rituals to keep people close. Meanwhile, Lila and Abby are stuck in their own cycle of guilt. Lila believes Evelyn's brainwashing, that she killed Jess or failed to save her, and she confesses to having violent thoughts. Abby tries to remind her that she is not a monster, that Evelyn is twisting her memories. Still, when it comes time to escape, Lila can't bring herself to go. She tells Abby she feels safer in Tall Pines, that the outside world is just a black void she can't imagine. This shows how effective Evelyn's conditioning has been. Abby, with Rory's help, makes her break for it, but she has to leave Lila behind. Alex spends most of the finale trapped in the mirror room, forced into Evelyn's infamous ritual, the Leap. To her, it's a kind of therapy where kids symbolically crawl through their mother's mouth to shed their past. To Alex, it's just another way she manipulates and breaks people. Evelyn digs deep, taunting him with old wounds and telling him his anger will poison his baby if she doesn't fix him. She claims the Leap will cut him off from his toxic past. Then comes the twist. Rabbit, who is Evelyn's loyal right hand, finally breaks. After years of serving her, she stabs Evelyn with the hallucinogens meant for Alex. Rabbit's been loyal for years, but she has this soft spot for Stacy, one of the kids considered crazy. When she loses her spot at adopting her, she turns on Evelyn. Rabbit runs her through her own ritual, the crying child, the turned away mother, the ringing bell, until Evelyn cracks. In her final visions, Evelyn sees endless doors swallowing her whole, her certainty about the future shattering into infinite paths. It's a fitting end. A woman obsessed with controlling destiny gets consumed by the very unknown she claimed to master. The show cross-cuts Evelyn's downfall with Laura's labor. As Evelyn spirals through her hallucinations, Laura brings new life into the world. One leader dies, another is born. Laura doesn't treat the baby as hers and Alex's alone. She frames the newborn as belonging to the whole community. She has everyone stripped down for skin-to-skin contact, passing the child around like a communal offering. For Laura, this is the way to break the old cycles of family and abuse. For Alex, it's a nightmare. His dream of having a traditional family is slipping through his fingers. He realizes the baby isn't just his child anymore, it belongs to Tall Pines. Abby and Rory make their final run. Cops are everywhere, and Rory kisses Abby, then sacrifices himself so she can keep going. She hides out in a car with a stray dog, and for a moment we see a dreamlike sequence where Alex is there too, telling her she's not a burden, that she's family, that she'll be okay. But it's just a fantasy. Abby is alone. That conversation was Alex's wish, his desperate need to believe he can protect someone even if he can't. When reality cuts back, Alex is still in Tall Pines. He's killed to survive, he's lost his shot at escape, and now with Laura and the baby, he convinces himself this is where he belongs. He shuts the door on the outside world, accepting that his role isn't to build a normal family, but to be Tall Pines' protector.